Okay, so it's 5:01 in the afternoon on Monday, August the 11th, and I kind of want to segue into the topic about names. I'm going to be stuck on names for some reason, and specifically changing your name at marriage and what people do. Let's take here we have John George Gordon and his wife Mary Sarah Chapman. Okay, so with the genealogy, the names stay like they are when they're born, pretty much, except on census records. And since they were from the early 1700s, I don't really have census records on these people, so their names are like this in my family tree. Okay, so typically, like when a man marries, he keeps his name. When a woman marries, she takes her husband's name. Okay? Now, see, when I was little, all the women in my family, they kept the name they went by. Like, you have first name, middle name, last name. And either you like your first name and you use that, or you hate your first name and you use your middle. So it's whatever name you went by, you use that. And then your maiden name became your middle name. Like, okay. So if Mary Sarah Chapman went by Mary, what I thought you had to do was you would do this. She would become Mary Chapman Gordon, and the Sarah would just be dropped because she didn't use it. Okay. Or if she hated the name Mary and she went by Sarah, she would have become Sarah Chapman Gordon. I thought, like, seriously, when I was little, like 9 years old, I thought this was the rule. Like, my middle name was going to be just gone, and my last name would become my middle name. I was a weird kid. Yeah, I thought there actually, except for maybe a few states and countries, there are no rules. I mean, well, you can't. Well, there's some thing with fraud and things like that, but you don't have to change your name. But okay, so a new thing I learned was technically he's my stepdad, but I've never actually met him. My mom's husband, who's from another state, what they do there is you keep your first middle and you drop your maiden name. So there, she would have become Mary Sarah Gordon, because according to him, up there in the other state, she would no longer be a Chapman. She'd go with the Gordon family. I don't really agree with that, but whatever.